Amsterdam Montreal beer review. It's Friday night. Figured I'll do one review before I leave because I really want to try this beer now. It's called Amsterdam Nut Brown Ale from Toronto, despite the name. Because actually I've heard about the beer, especially I've heard about the other beers and the brewery in general for years. But I was thinking it was a European beer when I was a teenager, but no, it's actually from Toronto. It's a microbrew situated somewhere near the Lake Ontario. And they do a pretty good job of brewing the famous, in Toronto it's pretty famous, the blonde lager. I tried it on tap last week. It was quite good and really smooth. This one is a brown ale, and it's 5% ABV. It's a big bottle, kind of caught my eye because it's a brown glass bottle, something like the German wheat beers are usually bottled in, but it's actually brown, not like that semi-brown, semi-green glass bottles they use sometimes. And it's covered in plastic, so the label is all plastic, and it's real nice, and it's also quite cheap. It's only $2 for half-liter bottle like that. Reading the back of the label, the object of desire, a confident British-styled nut brown ale, is crusty, yet subtle in character. A traditional deep chestnut ale with continental character, this smooth chocolate sensation exudes a bold and attractive taste. And it says all natural. Well, let's review this beer and see what it's all about. Should be interesting. Well, let's open the cap. They even do a good job of the cap. Overall, really good job at packaging. Let me try to show you the cap. If you can see, these are my Newcastle brown ale glass once again. Because it's a brown ale, I figured, that's probably appropriate for me. Looking good so far. Getting big head, loads of big bubbles as well. Some carbonation. Looking at the lights. It might appear darker than it actually is, but it's pretty dark brown. The lower part of the glass you can still see through it a little bit, but overall very dark. I wouldn't even say it's dark amber, it's actually brown. I think it's a bit darker than Newcastle. As far as the head goes, it's like light brown, about 2 finger thick, kind of foamy. But it looks like, it appears to me that the retention would be quite decent on this one. Smells quite strong. Smell molasses and caramel. Loads of malts in it. A very dark kind of fruit, maybe like raisins or plums. Kind of smells more like Scottish stronger ale than Newcastle or anything like that. It's a very distinctive kind of strong taste. As well as the hops, you get some hops as well, but overall it's pretty malty and dark kind of sweet taste to it. Give it a try. This is really flavorful. It's not waters it down. I think the mouthfeel is medium. You get plenty of caramel malts in it. I mean, not caramel tasting malt, not the actual malts they use, but you also get quite a bit of chocolate, just like the label told us. You do feel a roasted kind of flavor as well, especially in the finish, kind of a bit like dry roasted kind of finish. So even though it's a brown ale, it kind of reminds me of a dark black lager or Schwarz beer. It's good. I'm liking this a lot. I think it's because of that roastiness and the chocolate undertones, you get less sweetness overall, so it's definitely less sweet than Newcastle brown. I keep referring to Newcastle browns anyway. I've tried other brown ales, can't recall any particular ones at the moment, but yeah, it's still a brown ale. It does taste like it, but it's a bit different in some way. I'm liking this. I'll come back in a few moments and once I'm done the beer, but so far so good. Cheers. Okay, so what can I say about it? It's good, but it's not totally impressive overall. As I drank more of it, I certainly started feeling that nuttiness in it, maybe like that chestnut flavor it gets, because I mean it is a nut brown ale. But overall, I think it's not sweet enough for brown ale. That roasty finish is a bit dry, kind of dries me up a bit. Overall, it's very drinkable. I have to give it that. It's a drinkable beer. Probably not the best session beer out there, but certainly, a good performer, solid performer. Overall, kind of starts to become a bit sour. Still get some sweetness. You get that chocolate and some fruits and that nuts flavor in it. But I don't know. I think I'll give it a 3.5 out of 5. I was actually thinking of giving it a 4, but I think the last portion of the glass wasn't too enjoyable to me. So it's a decent beer. It's above average still, 3.5. It's a decent score. I'd still recommend to try it. Maybe I'll probably consider buying this again, because for the price, and you can't go wrong with it. I mean, it's not expensive, it's not bad, it's natural, tastes pretty good. It's pretty good beer. So yeah, that's about all I have to say about it. Amsterdam Nut Brown Ale. 3.5 out of 5. It's a decent brown ale, and not the best out there, but I mean, I have to give them credit for trying. I'll certainly try some other beers from this brewery. I'm interested now. Maybe I'll even visit the brew pub if they've got one. I'm not sure, maybe not. But yeah, overall, it's a decent beer. Try it if you can find it, just to see how it is. Maybe I'm not a fan of nut brown ales in general, but you never know. Anyways, cheers. That was it for this review. See you later.